So Roy Spray is commenting on me. His first comment on my YouTube was, "What the fuck?" Don't ask me what the fuck. I get to use my brains for your buck, -t. B-UCK-T. Great! So let's not start that way with what the fuck, and then continue from there, right here. brought carrot cake tonight. I felt like cake, I think. I didn't feel like cake so much as I felt like dessert for dinner. And my dad's taught me that. My dad likes to eat dessert for dinner. Dinner sometimes. Just forget dinner, let's go to dessert. And I'm like, I have his genes. He can do it. I can do it. It was actually kind of fun and nice. I met someone who knocked over, I don't know if he knocked over a box of Cheerios, but he walked by, and then several boxes of Cheerios fell off a display, and I heard this, did I do that? And I'm like, so I'm bantering with them, and there's another woman that's checking out the pasta, and she's not saying anything, but I've hit things in Whole Foods, and they knock off, because primetime shopping is congested. They have little displays in narrow aisles, and so I was just playing around, but it was kind of nice. He's like, oh yeah, I was looking at chips, and he asked me if I was getting something for the game, and I was like, no. Is there a game? And he said, Patriots, are you a Patriot fan? And I'm like, no. I said, I discovered once in college that prong thing, and what did he call it? The goalie thing. I said, I thought that was to could deflect thunderbolts. Sorry. He's like, but you look like you do a sport. You look fit. I go, oh yeah, I am. I said, in college, I asked the quarterback if he wanted to go out, and I didn't know he was the quarterback. And he told me he couldn't at that time because he was getting drafted, and I thought, but I didn't say, that's the most important thing, I didn't say it. When he told me he was getting drafted, I almost said, I didn't know you were in the Army. So he keeps going on. He's like, well, you look fit. I go, well, I qualified for the Olympic trials in college. I was doing my own thing. Okay. And went on to break a world record, 4x800 relay. Okay, I was doing my own thing. Not like being like, toss that football through the goalie thing. Oh, and punt and cunt, and then graduate into NFL and flail and to make people watch you, women, and don't pay them the price of a cheery prostitute. Now I was doing my own thing. Pretty happy about that too. Anyway, yeah, I've asked a couple of quarterbacks out. Some I knew were quarterbacks, some I didn't know. You just saw them out on the athletic field. I was doing my thing. I assume you're doing something. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, nice. Hey Rick, I haven't had a chance to check out the videos yet. I've been kind of nailing down my last little errands. And I do think I'm going to have some downtime, at least for the first part of this week. So I will be able to check those out, among other things. And anyway, Louis, he gave me his card. I won't show it to you because he makes very good brownies. We don't want to give that trade secret away. It still was nice. He thought I was fit. not brownie fit. I hope. Anyway, he was jocular. He's not from here. He said he was from was it Newport, California? He said he was here because he lost a bet. And I'm like, really? He said no, but it sounded good. Right after I told him, he asked me if I was from here. I'm like, no, I'm it's from Nevada, born in Vegas. Parents went there to gamble. No, they didn't, but they left Utah. So the family staple, stable and staple. So I got my honey previously to definitely go with my extra fiber and bran cereal I've made that I've test driven and can pass food in a half an hour with my special mix. And then I got milk and bread, and because due to weight bearing restrictions, peanut butter and jelly is great. It's like it's a meal and dessert, and it sticks to your ribs, and I can lift that. So I'm prepared there. Let's see. What else? What's his name? Roy Spray. You know, did I jump the gun that you're a DOFT, DOF-T? Did I jump the gun? Or at this point, can I pretty much assume all men are Freeman DOFT? That you can't afford standing on an honest dime that you tossed to get across. So I'm thinking, my mistake, and DOFFT, you never made tear weight honestly, aka evenly. What else? I can assume you're Freeman DOFT because of the fucking W-T-F-marketplace. You toss your tooth and tone and hone on to Dow with war-T. To get toft to restore your sore. S-T-O-R-E where no one among you is innocent because you don't think it through. I'm doing it forward. Do and you. E-W-E-A-D even two. T parentheses 0 W-H-O. D. What else? Keep testing that tendon. You know, it's not, I need to talk to the doctor, and I have the appointment set up. It's, in theory, it's not seemingly bad enough to get surgery, but the finger lags. It doesn't take much to kind of set it off, okay? It doesn't take much to make it feel like it hurts a little bit in places and that it's not right, okay? So I need to ask about trajectory, which the surgeon's already alluded to. Without the sagittal band wholly intact, going across this tendon to keep it aligned over the knuckle rather than hanging out in the gutter off to the side, it's going to have some lag. This finger is going to have some lag in usage. The trajectory is it might develop more of a lag. The trajectory is perhaps it might get arthritis. Should I fix it while it's not too bad? It's considered a primary surgery, so I'm told, but it requires a 3-month commitment where I don't get to use my mitt. My mitt gets to be put in a splint, and then after 3 months, I get to go to therapy and learn how to bend it and use it again. So I don't, I'm going back. I'm going to ask her again. I'm going to ask her, what would she do if she were me and we're active and port tends to continue to be active? What's in my best interest? Do I do this while it's a primary surgery, or do I wait till this fucking finger's dragging ass? Lagging behind all the others. Okay. Roy Spray. Is that your real name? Look, I'm just kidding. Or am I? I won't have a uterus tomorrow. Okay? I still have a beautiful cervix. Doctor said so. Way before I ever knew I was going to get an endometrial polyp surgery, followed by a fibroid surgery, followed by a hysterectomy. So my cervix still stands. Cervix is the mouth of the womb. I won't have a womb, I'll still have the mouth at comma ND. No date. No OD, outer diameter, no date, no zero. Zero, innocence and reflection, CHEARODE. Not HERR. Put some hyphens in that. ODE, Herod. He and her, hair, and their air, ERR, hyphen OD, hyphen. Hyphen is I'm indicating a time for competition for no reason. Again, I'm thinking it through. You in the Tao with hyphens are not. You are 2 by 2. Okay? To restore the sore, hyphenated 2 by 2. And stand doff tone on me that I'm not contributing any value? AD? The fact of the matter, men, you're all frame and doffed because you Tao with war and law parts with an ID to restore the sore. It's not my fault. TISKNOT. OFFALLT. Offal is your intestines, the refuse. Falls to the floor. What else? Look, Roy Sprinkle? No, Roy Spray? Sprayed? Spade? I don't know. Is it really, is it important or is it important? Your frame end doffed. You don't like my tone. 'Tis not my fault. There's no hyphens in my lot. LOT. And I can't daft afford you a slot that you don't want to be. BEAD. Or B-E, parentheses, A-D. Bed, A-D. Now, I understand full well me being smart and thinking it through makes me unattractive to most of the people that would beeline to someone like Kim Kardashian, who's bearing all. Okay? I get that. I'm not seeking doff tone to restore my lot. Okay? All right. By God. Put some hyphens in that. B-I hyphen, that's 2. G hyphen, as in grace and gravity. Yeah, right. Hyphen O-T, overtime. By God. No. Trial by God? No. No, no, no. Sorry. You get to, if you're going to speak of the people under go odd, you need to be go odd. And if you're going to speak of Jesus Christ, you need to be the Christ. Eve even is in the house. The present present client, all in one, T-H-R, tone, hone, roan, and one, is present. So you can't get away with forging a third person, that you're making it as doffed, stupid as you are. And that includes your God and your Christ. So, hey, welcome, Austin. I sent out EDDM, every door direct mail. It was meant to go out 11th or 12th, so you didn't have to contend with other junk mail, but I put a note in the box sent to the post office. Apparently they didn't get it, overlooked it, or just thought, we're going to do our job steadfast. That's fine. I'm not going to question it. I'm a little unprepared in terms of I was hoping to have a better face, AD, to give you on the Rich Rote website, www.richroat.is. It's in Iceland, so that I can say whatever I fucking want. Under the King of Iceland's orders. I-B-E-G-O-T. Laws are different in Iceland, so there's the, let me think of what it's called, well, the Millennial Digital License Act or something. It's for people that stand off to get toffed with hyphens. You're not copywriting my brain. No doffed can claim, okay, no doff can proclaim he came through my brain, all right? He can't claim he thought even, either, or ether, E-T-H-E-R-E, A-D, all right? And how to get the ether, A-D, all right? And how to engineer it like a boomerang. Table. I made my own boomerang table over there. I made that. It's got boomerang legs. I also made that. That unit, shelving unit, it's nomadic in that you can, it's movable. I call it trapezo. I got Magneto outside my door. It's basically an asterisk that I blew up from a font from House Industries. And I faux finished it. I also faux finished that. It's the intention was for trapezo is to be crush shapes that you could see through that acted to amplify the object you put in them. So I wanted the interior to be wild. So I thought zebra wood. So I made it look like zebra wood. And the exterior, I thought I was going to do bird's eye maple, but that was a mistake. I've already written about it. The last resolve that I could give on that is I think bird's eye maple is very lovely and dappled. I don't know if it's for me. What I'm saying is, maybe it's just a timing thing. Before I worked in a machine shop, you would not get me in ballet pink. Fuck no. Okay, that's Kim Kardashian's color. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking wear pink. All right, but I worked in a machine shop, and you have to wear safety glasses. Well, I combined them with my prescription to wear over if I weren't wearing contact lenses that day, and they're a light shade of pink. And I've since got a light shade of pastel pink. I think it's wool sweater. I think it's wool. I'm pretty sure it's wool. It's wool, possibly with some cashmere. So yes, I've stepped into pink territory. I never would have. I made my shirt. Super delicious, 24/7, with the intention of running that ink right off the end. So this font is a knockoff from House Industries. See, I didn't actually buy the font. I was taking a class on graphic arts, and I looked at their font and I liked it, and I wanted it for this. So I took a screenshot, and then I put it in Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, and I traced it. And there you are. Then I screen printed it. What else? Minnows in the house. Minnows in the house. Minnows in the house. He likes to be petted. Hi, Minnow. Guess what? Tomorrow, you get to go on an adventure. Christine is going to come and get you. And then you and Bart, that's her dog, and you probably will check portholes, and you may bark with glee because she's thinking of going mountain biking with you on the trail. Yeah. I talked to Minnow because Minnow also starts to listen. I figure in our 10, hopefully plus year relationship, if I say things often enough, he's gonna clue into things. He definitely knows. He knows what chicken is. Minnow knows what chicken is, and Minnow knows what frisbee is. And what else can I tell you? Well, let's see. We did get sirloin snack for a while, so I think he was learning that word. What else, Minnow? You like petting, you like treats, you like cookies, you like snacks. You know, he's going to lick your lips. All right, let's see. What else do I need to do? Yeah, as far as, look, Roy Spray may not have liked my tone. You're framing and doffed. Or prove me wrong. Change the Dow. You can't change the Dow and make your cur, C-U-R hyphen rent. Toft. Continue. You can't stand doff. D-O-F-F. You can only stand doff. D-O-F. Stupid. You can only stand on stupid's lot and sloth. Slot, lot, hand, doffed, sloth. Okay? None of you are thinking it through. You wanted an apology for me for jumping to assumption that I've never met, and you don't actually support, you don't actually stand to screw my value to anyone near you. Okay, so you can't really, you can't claim that, you know, Christ came through your vein. He didn't. You killed your fucking Christ. If your Christ even exists, okay? So another irony of my puzzle is I don't believe in Christ or God. Yet I can engineer a parallax. But in this parallax, we can see who eats their seat. Ta, that's thanks to table, L-E-A-D. So if you're going to speak again of Christ or God, you need to bring the goods, the go-odds, and be the Christ. Even to ought, to Toph. Toph is a rich person. You can only do that if it's your head you brought in time for completion, even, not for competition for no reason. You can't detect treason because there's not anyone innocent among you, nor could there ever be.